Hi, I'm Karl Konrad and I founded Australian Immigration Law Services 22 years ago. We are a team of registered migration agents based in Sydney and we help clients in Australia and across the world get visas to live, work and study in Australia. If you want to learn more about visas and requirements and get important updates on changes to immigration and more, be sure to subscribe. We want to thank you all for your support you guys have shown us, and so this episode is all about you. Last Friday we asked you to send through your questions and there are a lot of good ones and I'll be answering some of them in this video. First of all, I'd like to mention that we are making videos about 491 and 190 sponsorship requirements for each state and territory soon, so some of your questions will be answered then. Now let's get into it. Now Shakawat writes in and asks what documents are required to prove work experience for the 189 or 190 or any other subclass. Well, in general, the 189, 190 or 491, when you're claiming work experience, you have to provide quite a number of documents such as tax records, any superannuation records, payslips, work reference letters, employment contracts, etc. So we've written a blog about this on our website, so please have a read of that and that should help you further. Yahweh writes in asking about the future of marketing specialists for the 491 immigration program, and the answer is we expect that most states will still carry that occupation. Yusef writes in asking now that social workers have been added to the priority skilled occupation list, that is good news because social workers do not necessarily need any employment offer to be processed for the 189 or 190 visas. Kawinda writes in and asks that he has done a Masters of Technology in IT and now he's thinking about doing a trade course on the 485 visa. Well, the problem is that if you do the trade course on the 485 visa, it means that you won't have a visa to then do the Job Ready program, which is the requirement for the skill assessment for trade occupations. So in actual fact, you'll end up being stuck, not being able to use that trade course. Akshil writes in and asks, can a new Australian company sponsor an international student? So the answer to that is that there's no particular time frame a new company can sponsor, but there is an issue about financial capacity and the genuine need for the position. He also asks about the validity of the professional year program, which currently is at 4 years duration. Hi Satish, thanks for your question. In relation to the 491 visa and having a reduced income and whether that will be considered for the 191 visa due to the COVID outbreak, I wouldn't hold your breath for such a concession, but is it possible? Yes. As far as Uber Eats goes, well, the conditions on your visa means that you can only work in a designated regional area, and that's another question for another time. Hi Rabina, thanks for your question. I can see that your husband is onshore and you're offshore while he's applying for the 457 renewal, which is actually probably the 482 new visa class. Can he apply for me at the same time? Well, yes, these visas, the main applicant can be onshore and the secondary applicant can be offshore, and that's fine for you to get your visa granted while you're offshore. And at the moment, you're probably looking about 3 to 6 months of processing. So good luck. Hi Parutha Saman. Thanks for your question. How much time will it take to get the TSS 482 visa if your employer is ready to sponsor you? Well, at the moment, the 482 is taking longer to process, but you're still looking at around 3 to 6 month mark, so hopefully not too much longer. So good luck. Hi Prem Surin, thanks for your question about New South Wales 190 sponsorship and the 482 visa. Yes, the 482 visa all around Australia is being processed as normal, and the 190 New South Wales invitations on a restricted basis are still being sent out. Hi Pavlova, thanks for your question about the 143 visa and your application lodged in 2016. Now you're asking, are they running on schedule? That means the average 4-year requirement. And I have to say at the moment, absolutely not, because the 143 is generally on hold being an offshore application. But that may change soon, so good luck for that. Hi Ajasri, I can see you're a Master's graduate from South Australia University with a high GPA and currently awarded a PhD scholarship doing research on solar cells. Are you eligible for GTI? Well, my advice is that you should get out there tonight and put in your expression of interest because you are really the sort of person that they are looking for. And best of luck, and best of all, it's free, so give it a try. Hi Em, thanks for your question about doing a Master Social Work course in Sydney and is it good prospects for permanent residency? Well, it is because it's on the main list and there are good job opportunities for social workers. So effectively, and it's not a pro rata occupation. So all of those things will be in your favour. So good luck. Hi Ankit, I can see that you're onshore and your wife is offshore and can we apply for 491 together? And the answer is absolutely yes, because it doesn't matter where the applicants are for the 491 application. So best of luck to you both. Hi Karen, thanks for your question about accounting. In relation to the New South Wales 491 sponsorship provisions, it will be up to the individual areas to put accounting on their lists, and in reality we expect that's probably highly unlikely. However, we'll wait and see when the time comes, so stay tuned. Hi Apula from Malaysia, thanks for your question about a working visa for Australia. Now many visas allow you to work, but if you're referring to an employer-sponsored visa, you're able to if you have an occupation that's on the list and if you have an Australian employer who's willing to sponsor you. You still need to meet all the other requirements for the visa as well. You can check out our video about the 482 visa linked in the description, or you can use our occupation list to find out what visas you might be eligible for. So good luck. Hi Chibu, thanks for your question. Any news for offshore registered nurse for the 491 state sponsorship for New South Wales? Yes, the 491 visa state sponsorship will be open soon when the different regional areas advertise their list of occupations. Now, for an offshore registered nurse, you will need a job offer and you must have at least 5 years experience to qualify as an offshore applicant. Now for the questions sent in about what are my chances and how long does it take regarding the pandemic, our videos already produced cover these topics and nobody can answer what are my chances questions. So today that's all for now. We may do a part 2 to answer some more of your questions. If you liked this video today and you want to do a monthly question and answer, please let us know in the comments below. If you need more personal help, we offer Zoom, Skype and telephone consultations. Otherwise, we've got loads of free resources that you can find out information on our ME News blog at australiavisa.com. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. As always, take care out there and I will see you next time. So bye for now.